Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. So today I was on duty for something, family duty. And so I came to Palo Alto area and have some of my free time. So I was thinking maybe I should go to this coffee shop. So here I am, Joe the Juice, in this coffee shop. Why do I come here? It's because 1 month ago we went to Denmark, Copenhagen, and I realized that Joe the Juice is actually a Danish company. And I went there. I asked, is this a Danish company? And they said, it is a Danish company. And then I took the person who worked at the cashier, the barista. He is very kind. He asked, do you take away? Do you sit here? I said, I will sit here. And then he gave me a choice. Would you like a mug or a takeaway cup? I said, a mug will be even better, right? So that I can at least, I didn't say, but in my heart I was thinking, I can at least save one paper cup. Anyway. So this is Joe the Juice. This is the shop, and I always have my little cookie with me. Galette Bouton de Belle Dentaire, Belle Dentaire, Belle Île en Terre, Belle Dentaire, and came from Bretagne. So I was. I do not have really anything to do at this time, so I just burn some time there and start to observe and to see people around here, and to see the people who prepare the food, and to see the people prepare the food and watch them working. It's just so beautiful. I think there is something beautiful, something mesmerizing, something very interesting. It's just very fun to see people working, and it's a beautiful thing when you have something to do, when you are engaged in an activity. It just makes me so admire, so interesting. I always remember many years ago, 40 years ago something, I heard one person says he just like blue uniform. When he see people wearing blue uniform in the airplane, in the pilot, it's just so cool. And I have extended a little bit. Anyone who wears a work uniform and doing their job is just anyone who wear uniform and work and focus on their work is just fascinatingly beautiful. So and then I come to the place in front of it, and it's an office, and downstairs you can come in, and I ask if I can sit there, and the person said, of course you can. The security personnel said. So I am here, and what I'm doing, what a waste of my life. Anyway, it's just so it's okay. So then I come to the neighboring building, and it's an office building with, I think that's a public place, and I was allowed to come in, so I sit here. And then it actually started to make me think a little bit. Think about belonging. I always find belonging in libraries because it's a public place, it's for the people, and especially I feel a special connection because I am a teacher, and you go to a lot of places. There is a lot of libraries. There is a special treatment or special condition or special favorite for teachers. For example, if I go to France to visit the very old museum, library museum, and as a teacher you can use that place. Anyway, you get the idea. As a teacher, you get something special treatment in libraries. So I do feel a kind of belonging. I know to connect to internet. I know to find my place. And this place feels very foreign to me. And this is a venture capitalist place, and people come here to negotiate. I have seen some very proud, confident businessmen passing by, talking at the top of their lung, and talk about this and that, about their investment and things. Now they have, maybe they are, this is passing the early morning time. They must be already in the negotiation room, so it's relatively quiet here. So I am here, and using this facility, I start to think, am I allowed to use it? Do I belong here? The truth is that I am allowed to use here. This is a kind of a private-owned public place. A lot of big corporations have this kind of place that how do I say it? You can be waiting for someone, or you can just use that place. Yes, we are allowed to use it. But there is another thing about if we are allowed or not, is ourselves. Do we allow ourselves to use it? By regulation, we are allowed. But there is another thing about belonging. And I am not a venture capitalist, and I do not feel that this is my place. I feel a little bit curious, a little bit foreign, a little bit interesting, a little bit exotic to come here. But I do not think this will be the place that I will stay long. I will come often. It is a sense of belonging. Does that make any sense, right? You find your gun, you find your group, you find your neighborhood, you find your vicinity, spiritual vicinity, physical vicinity. And you find the coherent or the echo of your heart. And this place, it is kind of hard. But on the other hand, the venture capitalist, the people who make big money, the people who stir the society, the people who make change, the people who destroy the world, they are all also human beings like you and I, right? So why do we exclude ourselves from this? We belong to anything we want to belong to. We do not find it comfortable because we are not used to it. We can make it comfortable if we come here more often, if we get into this life, right? We do not need to bandage, to label ourselves to anything. Anyway, this is just a random thought. And I looked at, they opened a new restaurant about 1 year ago, and then I start to search their picture, food picture. So I start to think, what is the element of making a successful business? For a successful restaurant, you need some fancy coffee machine, you need some fancy food, you need some, do I say that that's not the food that I would like to eat. You need something colorful food, pretty decoration, cold, pretty decoration, cold and sleek and rigid design. It is the element of success. I don't know. Yeah, this is so silly. And okay, I am getting on with my life. There is always someone open the door, close the door, and I have to stop from time to time. I think it's better that I go to the place I feel comfortable, I feel belong, and to do my stuff. I love you, I really do. Do. Goodbye, bye.